वो सब भाइयों क्या हाल चाल लाइक ज़्यादा तो कर क्या क्या हाल चाल टीम हेलो हेलो टाइगर क्या हाल चाल कैसे हो भाई ले फुटबॉल कहना क्या मतलब मैं नहीं हाँ यार तो ट्राई करता हूँ पहले ये खेलता था बीच में तो ट्राई कर रहा हूँ अभी ट्राई कर रहा हूँ 4 2 से रैंक अप हेलो हेलो नहीं आ रहा क्या हेलो आ रहा अभी ट्राई कर किससे आवाज आ रहा था कैसा सा आवाज आ रहा था हेलो अभी आ रहा है क्या हेलो आ रहा है ना अभी क्या करके रखा था मैंने भाई ओ सॉरी अभी आ रहा है ना अभी आ रहा है ना अभी दिक्कत नहीं है ना सॉरी सॉरी मेरा ये थोड़ा ऑफ करके रखा था गलती से ऑफ हो गया था मैं देखा नहीं भाई सॉरी माफ करना भाई माफ करे क्या हाल चाल भाई दबे टाइगर अली भाई क्या हाल है नो ब्रो नो यस ब्रो यस ओके ब्रो यस ऐसे कर रहे हो मतलब कुछ अलग ही साउंड कर रहा है भाई सुनने में
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
थोड़ा अलग ही साउंड कर रहा था ना सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर देना भाई चैनल को जो देख रहा है लाइक जरूर कर देना
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter. Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he? Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary. And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! There it is!
Finished, bro.
They would have been looking at him to produce
Drag boost to Division 1. Okay, bro.
Very kind of him to oblige so early. And a trademark
nice one, bro.
ends with the inevitable classy finish. And Messi!
अभी क्या गोल खा रहे हो? Where are you from, bro? I am from Kolkata, bro. Where are you from? तुम कहाँ से हो भाई?
And the lead lost no time at all. Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserves an equaliser. And that really is so impressive. Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment. Nacional restore parity. Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. And the shot!
अबे क्या गोल कर रहे हो भाई? मेघालय ब्रो नॉर्थ ईस्ट. अबे नॉर्थ ईस्ट तो भाई बहुत प्यारा जगह है.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Nacional have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lobbed in behind. Threads one in. That's a little off target.
क्या गोल खा गया बस दोनों गलत.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And he's forced to go back. Looking to pass their way up. Eto!
Here is space to pass, bro.
Vital touch.
हाँ वही
I
कर
think
रहा हूँ.
he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Eto. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he is deftly away. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Seedorf.
अबे क्या कर रहे हो? किधर पास खेल रहे हो भाई?
Picked out the run. Messi gets into a good position. Can he finish? And that's in. And
क्या खेल रहे हो भाई?
How very smart. And that is the end of the first half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
चलो भाई कम बैक तो होगा भाई इस बात पे.
Happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution on the field, number 11, Mbappe.
So the action resumes.
21,
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. And here's Shevchenko.
अबे मैं इतना लेट क्यों कर रहे हो? ना घूम रहे हो ना बहनचोद पास खेल रहे हो तब से.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi running with intent. Big chance! And that would have
So
been
bro, what?
some goal.
What are you doing, bro?
Running at defenses.
पता नहीं बहनचोद कुछ तो लेट चल रहा है भाई. पास भी लेट लेट खिला रहा है ना पास खिला रहा है ढंग से चूतिया जैसे.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Roberto Carlos. Spread it left. Hazard. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Azar. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
अबे पास खिलाओ ना. क्या कर रहे हो भाई? पास क्यों नहीं खिलाते? चूतिया हो क्या भोसड़ी?
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Azar.
भाई क्या नेट का इशू है भाई?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland. Azar.
भाई क्यों रिसीव कर रहे हो? रिसीव थोड़ी करने के लिए दे रहा है तुम लोगों को बहनचोद.
And it's Messi. And here's Eto, and it's Messi.
भाई वन टच खिला रहा हूँ, क्यों रिसीव कर रहा है भाई?
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Azar! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Now it's Forlan. And here's Haaland. He's having a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
This their second corner of the game. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
ना भाई एरियल बॉल आ रहा है ना कुछ आ रहा है.
Gerrard going forward. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chance! Well taken goal.
Let's play a friendly match after the division.
Into injury time.
Your gameplay will
Pressure,
work well.
what pressure? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
भाई कुछ नेट का इशू चल रहा है, पास नहीं खेल रहा भाई.
Reflections.
Well, Peter, this was...
ना भाई. लेट्स प्ले नहीं, अभी फ्रेंडली नहीं खेल रहा भाई. फ्रेंडली खेलते खेलते मेरे को मतलब डिवीजन का पुश का मौका ही नहीं मिलता. इतने दिन बहुत ज़्यादा फ्रेंडली खेल लिया भाई, डिवीजन का मौका नहीं मिलता. अब तक भाई 2 मैच खेलते अच्छे से फिर मैं गेम ही नहीं खेल पा रहा भाई. 4-5 दिन बिजी था बहुत, ना स्ट्रीम कर पाया टाइम से ना खेल पाया. खेलेंगे खेलेंगे जरूर खेलेंगे, अभी नहीं खेल रहे, बाद में खेलते. थोड़ा डिवीजन मैच के वो उसका देखिए फेस आता है ना, ये खेलूंगा फिर डिवीजन मैच खेलूंगा फिर फ्रेंडलीज खेलूंगा, ऐसे फिर रिव्यू करूंगा या अकाउंट, ऐसे ऐसे कुछ होता है ना, वैसे वैसे ही करना है जैसे शेड्यूल होता है एक स्ट्रीम का. तो अच्छा अच्छा ऐसे हाँ ये ब्रो. कि भाई नेट का इशू क्यों होता है भाई. ढंग से पास खिला रहा है भाई, इतना लेट पास खिला रहा है ना. मैं वेट करूँगा, हाँ ज़रूर वेट करना, ज़रूर. ये वाला एम्बापे का बहुत रेयर है, 103 वाला. ये 102 एक नहीं, ये तो POTW है. एक बूस्टर सेम का टाइप का एक कार्ड भी है 103 वाला, वो बहुत रेयर है भाई. एम्बापे वाला वो कार्ड दिखता ही नहीं है, बहुत कम ही दिखता है वो वाला. सिंगल बूस्टेड कार्ड था, सिंगल बूस्टर एपिक कार्ड था वो. अभी है बैंडेड कर देते हैं। तुम्हारा साउंड कुछ प्रॉब्लम है भाई। क्यों प्रॉब्लम क्यों? कैसा प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है बताओ, मैं फिक्स करने की ट्राई कर रहा हूँ। मैं बहुत दूर बैठा था थोड़ा, इसलिए शायद दिक्कत हो सकती है। कैसा प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है बताओ। प्रॉब्लम बता सकते हैं, मतलब कैसा प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है ना आ रहा है, मेरे को बोला तो फिक्स करने की ट्राई करूंगा मैं, ठीक है। जो देख रहा है भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम
Well,
को।
what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No way through, and it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Eto. He can run onto that, and he's got a... And Shevchenko!
And Shevchenko, there is a no sound, some sound which makes the sound
Is your opener.
stunned.
And
अच्छा देखता
that
हूँ
is
मैं।
fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now that looks a decent ball.
अरे ज्यादा हैवी टच क्यों, डबल टच करो ना भाई।
Won't be happy with that one. Played out to the left flank.
Le Havre really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
That is a brilliant interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. This is a promising build-up. Steaming on goalwards. Dembele! Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box.
अभी ठीक है ना, अभी कुछ दिक्कत नहीं आ रहा है ना? हेलो, अभी कुछ दिक्कत नहीं आ रहा ना? ठीक है ना अभी?
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. David Villa ready to try one.
तो अच्छा मारा इसने।
Pass somewhat off target. Olise. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's great chance! And there's
भाई थोड़ा सा एकदम। Yes, bro. Now it's okay. ये थोड़ा तभी लगता है, मैं दूर से बात कर रहा था ना, शायद हो सकता है इसकी वजह से।
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter,
here's a chance. Smashing save, really good save that.
well, talking about
एक गेमिंग शो लेना पड़ेगा, मेरा गेमिंग शो ना खराब हो गया तो प्लास्टिक के चेयर बैठे में मेरे को थोड़ा पिछवाड़ा दुखता है।
Here's Olise.
अरे नहीं नहीं नहीं
Say really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. And the
Keep it up,
referee
bro.
has
Thank you, bro.
signalled for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well.
तो आप लोग की वजह से सपोर्ट दिखाते हो इतना अच्छा, मेरे को अच्छा लगता है भाई। इस तरह से सपोर्ट दिखाते जाओ, एक दिन हम भी थोड़ा मतलब अच्छे से ग्रो करेंगे,
Firmly in control at the break.
हम भी 100 के तक पहुंचेंगे ज़रूर भाई। प्ले बटन हमारे घर पे भी ज़रूर आएगा।
Down to business again.
करके लिया।
Olise. Picked out. Can he finish?
अरे नहीं यार, अच्छा खेला।
That's a good finish.
टैकल नहीं किया भाई इसने लास्ट में।
It is an explosive start to the second half. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it
भाई
here.
ऑफसाइड क्यों नहीं है ये?
Shots! And a neat finish.
अबे ऑफसाइड तो है ये।
Off! Back in business.
अबे ऑफसाइड है भाई पूरा।
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Shot, surely!
अबे क्या गोल खा रहे हो भाई?
Goal! Laaf!
अबे कुछ भी गोल खा रहे हो भाई?
Comeback is complete.
क्या हो रहा है भाई ये?
One place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Laaf with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He shifted it to the flank. Laaf appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
It's Dembele!
अबे कुछ भी गोल खा रहे हो भाई?
Into net. And look what it means.
बीच में से पैर के बीच में से बॉल जा रहा है।
Position of genuine strength now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature.
वाह भाई वाह।
So the lead now
मतलब कुछ
is
भी हो रहा है बहनचोद।
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Le Havre with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That'll be a throw-in. Eto. Now it's Shevchenko. Spread to the right. Looking for the right.
भाई ऑफसाइड में गोल जा रहे हो।
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
पता नहीं होगा भाई, कुछ 40-50% होगा। अभी तो खराबी है बहुत, 1%।
That has been slung wide. Zanetti. Edmilson. Oh, it's Bebeto.
मतलब अभी कुछ भी करते हैं भाई लोग, जॉयस्टिक इजी है तो
He has a look out.
इजी के खेल लो,
Excellent interception.
कुछ भी कर लो, कुछ भी हो जाएगा।
Seedorf. Now it's Eto. And this is Shevchenko.
हाँ बहन के लौड़े, इस बार ऑफसाइड है और वो लोग ऑफसाइड पे दौड़ के जा रहे हैं, तभी बहन का लौड़ा ऑफसाइड नहीं है। बेबेटो ऑफसाइड पे जा रहा है पूरा।
Maldini. Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Shevchenko!
Stunning चूती मारता.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice looking ball. And time is up. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football.
भाई क्या हो रहा है भाई, कुछ भी हो रहा है गेम में बहन चोद.
So many times they ended up.
लड़ा पैर के बीच में से निकल रहा है. कुछ भी मारते लोग गोल हो जाता है भोसरी वाला. दो मैच सेम एक ही चीज हो रहा है भाई.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy.
I'm going to Royal come back to just after finish my work. So guys, I don't give up, man. अरे give up नहीं कर रहा भाई.
The game itself.
ये बकचोदी हो रहा है ना भोसरी वाले.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, here we have
पास
one of the
क्यों नहीं
greatest
खेल रहे हो?
defenders
एक बात
of all
बताओ
time,
क्या दिक्कत है भाई
Alessandro
तुम लोगों को?
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding...
And Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. The taker
Dipping
has
मार
to
लेते
look
भाई
for
इधर
options
से.
because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Seedorf! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! Azar, very much a man of this moment. And he's worked it through. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Costa Curta. Xavi Alonso. Nuno Mendes. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Messi. For Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Eto'o. He's got away. Messi has it out wide and in space. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither
भाई हेड
party
तो हैजार्ड मार रहा है,
to compromise.
बॉल उसके पास जा रहा है। कुछ भी बकचोदी चल रहा है क्या बहन के लौरे?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Azar. Azar going face to face with his great rival. And here's Seydorf! That was superb goalkeeping.
Seydorf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. And Mendes. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Madrid really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Seydorf.
क्या कर रहे हो बहनचोद? नीचे क्यों आ रहे हो
All a little
चूतिए?
bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rijkaard is always getting the... It's Alonso! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And here's Mbappe. Azar, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid have their second corner now. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So, third corner of the game. So it's going to be another corner. Madrid get their fourth corner. He's rising!
What?
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
कुछ भी भाई, कुछ भी चल रहा है भाई गेम में।
Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's been slipped through, and this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution.
जो देख रहा है भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को.
This certainly looks appetizing, well within shooting range.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Azar! Azar! He is just a joy! About as smooth as it gets. And late in the day, a telling moment.
क्या फायदा हुआ तुम्हारा?
Well, you can see what it means to
तुमने
all.
उल्टा रेड
A
कार्ड खाया,
frustrating game, but
उल्टा
now
गोली
they
भी
have
खाया
rebuilt
तुमने.
it,
क्या
and
फायदा
they're
हुआ?
rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Spread out to the left, back where it came from. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's the throw.
That's the throw.
And this is Owen. Tries a shot!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Demichelis gathers from the goal kick. Nicely weighted ball. Danny Olmo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Schneider.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And time is up. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.
देखते हैं भाई कैसे खेलते हैं। जो देख रहा है भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना शो को, फटाफट से लाइक करो भाई, फटाफट से लाइक करो।
The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
एक बात बताओ क्यों आते हैं भाई,
He's relatively short for a keeper, Peter.
क्यों
but he
आते
makes up
स्मार्ट
for it
एसिस्ट
with his
वाले?
agility, his laser focus, and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Roberto Carlos. Maldini. Knocks it into space. Schmeichel is there to clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Oh, he's had a shot! Batistuta! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about said.
Just about within shooting range. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That pass has been well intercepted.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's having a pop! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Sneijder just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Sneijder. Sneijder producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Marcelo. Sneijder. Great chance!
कुछ भी भाई, मतलब तुम बॉल लेके कुछ भी करोगे और बहनचोद कुछ भी होगा भोसरी वाले। भाई मैं टच करने पे नेट डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है भाई, क्यों कर रहा है भाई, क्या दिक्कत है भाई?
To convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
He's going for goal.
पैर के सामने से बॉल जाता है फिर भी नहीं पकड़ता भाई।
Yaya Toure. And this is Shevchenko. Howrah defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Batistuta shapes the shoots! Schneider. Nakata. Driving forwards. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? That looks a good ball through. It's Eto! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can
भाई
unsettle them.
कुछ भी बहनचोद कुछ भी.
Oh, well measured. Oh, nicely intercepted. Threads one in. Now it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Maldini gets across to intercept that. And it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10.
Messi considers his options.
Number 22.
Looking here to alter the direction of the game.
Coming on the field. Number 9. Johan Cruyff. Number 16. Rodri. Substitution in progress.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Marcelo. And it's Cruyff. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Brilliantly cut out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Tries to play it through. No, again, there's no way through. Rodri. And Parla. Rodri. And it's Cruyff. Seedorf wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
बे मेसी उधर क्या कर रहा है भाई तू?
And it's Cruyff. And this is Batistuta. And it's slung out wide. Can he get it through? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive.
Back to basics, bro. Pok pok. Surgar marijuana.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Monumental location.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially
Friendly
here. This
last
crowd
match
doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
This guy Roberto Carlos really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces.
And Shevchenko!
And Shevchenko.
Every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Yaya Toure.
Nearly, but not quite.
Yaya Toure is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Seedorf. Azar. Eto receives it in a good position here. Edmilson. Messi. He's had it
Messi
taken
के
off
बच्चा
him.
है.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Shevchenko.
हाँ.
Rashford. At best, he's picked his way through. Thuram. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rashford, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe!
पर तुम सीधे मारोगे कैसे ही गोल होगा भाई? भाई थ्रो करने के लिए भी ये पॉज करना पड़ता है लोगों को। बहन का लौड़े मादर चोत तेरी माँ की चूत में डंडा डालूं। वैसे भी झांट भाई गरम है भाई, दिमाग बहुत चूतिया जैसे गेम चल रहा है भोसड़ी का।
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Aims beyond the shot at goal.
Shot at goal, bro.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
Shows pause player है, cool bro. भाई कूल नहीं भाई, कुछ भी चल रहा है गेम। 3-4 गेम सेम हो रहा है भाई। चूतिया जैसे गेम चल रहा है मादरचोद। भाई कुछ भी मार रहा है गोल हो रहा है। भाई क्या करना चाहते हो भाई? क्या करना क्या चाहते हो मादरचोद? दैट्स इज कोनामी ब्रो। अरे भाई दिमाग गरम हो रखा है बहनचोद। कुछ भी भाई मादरचोद कुछ भी करते हैं भाई कोनामी।
Madrid are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's Rashford!
Rashford made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Eto, never out of the action for very long. And this is Shevchenko.
भाई ऑफसाइड में गोल रहा है। ठीक है, प्रीवियस मैच और कहता है ऑफसाइड में बेबेटो गोल देके जा रहा है।
Defense though able to hold on this time.
दिमाग गरम होकर रखा है भाई। कोई प्लेयर नहीं, बेबेटो अकेला खड़ा है भाई, गोल देके जा रहा है।
And he's quick to return it. And this is Shevchenko. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. He has found the way through.
अरे नहीं यार, सेंटर
The
कर
keeper
लो।
was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
It's a good run down the right. He's being urged to shoot. Takes a
हाँ
shot.
मतलब क्या बोलूं भाई,
Finish.
क्या बोलूं भाई मैं।
Inter are back in business. That
चूतिया
was a
भोसड़ी वाले
difficult
मादरचोद
business.
या ऐसी
Well,
गेस
so often
भोसड़ी
it
वाले।
comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Minutes has been indicated.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. but it has to be said neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
भाई क्या पास खेल रहे हो पता नहीं बहनचोद.
Now it's Mbappe. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mateus. Seedorf. Hazard. Oh, good ball. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Messi. Takes the shot. Oh, that was
I'm back,
wicked,
bro.
a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
बहुत बेकार जा रहा है भाई. एक तो यही असिस्ट भोसड़ी वाले मादरचोद आ जाते हैं भाई कुछ गेम खेलने.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Best. Now it's Eto. Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
You have need to reach division 1 bro. भाई मैं division 1 बहुत बार जा चुका हूँ भाई. उसमें कुछ दिक्कत नहीं है.
Madrid have their
पर अभी का
second ball
गेम
now.
प्ले भाई कुछ भी करते हैं लोग भाई. इजी कर देते हैं कुछ भी. वो दिमाग खराब करता है भाई.
Substitution on the field.
भाई 80% के ऊपर भी डिवीजन जा चुका हूँ पहले 2000 मतलब 25 में. उसके बाद गेम प्ले जो बिगड़ा है ना भाई कुछ भी मतलब गेम प्ले होता है उसके बाद तो.
Number 20, Messi.
That's going to go a long way.
Number 11,
This looks promising. And the shots!
उसके बाद थोड़ा मतलब
Taken
मेक ए
ball.
गुड स्पॉट. अरे बहुत ठीक है पर
Lead once more.
आजकल का गेम प्ले कुछ अलग ही चलता
Complete
है.
awareness. He understood what was
या ऐसे
needed
जाते भाई
and he
लॉब बॉल खेलते
executed it smoothly.
मार के चला जाता
Such
है
a
गोल.
smart finish, and the setup was
वही बहुत
very
दिक्कत
good too,
होता है
but
भाई और कुछ नहीं.
defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's
अरे नहीं इतना
claiming an
हैवी टच
assist
नहीं
here.
देना था.
Madrid have their lead. Oh, easy pickings there.
Mbappe. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's well positioned here.
अरे भाई एआई असिस्ट और कुछ नहीं है भाई. इन लोग एआई असिस्ट के बिना
It's a
कुछ नहीं
decent
होते
chance
भाई.
to counter-attack.
Always onto this.
बिना एआई असिस्ट के दे
Best.
तो कुछ नहीं कर पाते भाई.
Oh, such a clever touch.
साला गोल नहीं मार पाएंगे बिना एआई असिस्ट के.
And it's
भाई गोल
Nedved.
तो बहुत दूर हो गया.
And he's in on goal.
एक साला पास नहीं खेल पाएंगे ये
I
लोग
think
बिना
we're
एआई
about to
असिस्ट के.
see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, there's the clearance.
Indicated.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nedved. And that is as far as it goes.
हाउ मेनी आर यू बीन स्ट्रीम.
That was
मैं
close.
कर रहा हूँ
Both
भाई
sides
3
playing their part in a great game of
चार
football. A
चार
real ride
यार
that
कुछ
had
कर रहा
all
हूँ.
of us glued
पर
to
मैं
our
ये
seats
फुटबॉल
from
का
the
पहले
very
नहीं
beginning.
करता. ये फुटबॉल का तो रिसेंट 2-3
Voted man of the match, and
महीने से कर रहा
deservedly
हूँ.
so.
नहीं भाई अभी तो
Oh,
फ्रेंडली
how
अभी
will
तो
we look
जिम
back on
जाना है.
that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a...
फोन में चार्ज भी नहीं है. जिम भी जाना है मेरे को. रात में आके खेलते हैं फ्रेंडली. आज थोड़ा लेट भी होगा स्ट्रीम आने में, थोड़ा 6 बजेगा स्ट्रीम आने में, हमने 5 बजे तो आ जाता हूँ मैं स्ट्रीम। और वैसे भी दिमाग खराब होकर रखा है भाई, चूतिया जैसे चल रहा है भाई गेम। ई फुटबॉल खेलता था 2021 से, उसके बीच में ये देखो मेरा अकाउंट भाई 11,000 रैंक तो मार चुका हूँ मैं कुछ। गक 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 तेरी गांड मारू, तू जिम कब जाएगा? सॉरी ब्रो, यू एंड मी ब्रो, लेट्स प्ले। हाँ खेलेंगे खेलेंगे, थोड़ा मेरे को रिक्वेस्ट भेज के रखना, मैं रात को खेलूंगा। अभी तो थोड़ा जल्दी जाने में तो 7:30 बेड पे। तो बहुत बार मार चुका हूँ भाई, जब से खेल इतने सारे डिवीजन 1 का। यू ब्रो लेट्स प्ले ब्रो, यू सॉरी ब्रो आई मतलब, यू ब्रो लेट्स प्ले ब्रो, सॉरी ब्रो मतलब। पर अभी का गेम प्ले बहुत बिगड़ गया है भाई, 2025 तक गेम प्ले बहुत सही था। अभी भाई मतलब भाई स्मार्ट एसिस दे देते लोग आधे भाई, जिसको खेलना नहीं आता भाई वो कुछ भी खेलते, पासिंग करते, कुछ भी निकल जाता है भाई। बहुत दिमाग गर्म होता है, वही दिक्कत होता है। दैट्स गाय ब्रो आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट। तुम कहना क्या चाहते हो, कौन सा तुम कहना चाहते हो, क्या कहना चाहते हो? दैट्स मेंबर प्लेयर। क्या मेंबर प्लेयर, क्या कहना चाहते हो? क्या थोड़ा ठीक से लिख दोगे भाई? दैट्स सॉरी ब्रो यू। हाँ सॉरी ब्रो, क्या क्या कहना चाहते हो इसको कुछ बोलो, ये मोटर। बस उसको हिंदी में लिख दे, उसको हिंदी में लिख दे, वो बोलना चाहता है खेलेगा, यही बोल रहा है। अरे रजिस्टर किया ही मैंने, ओहो इसको इसके लिए रजिस्टर कर। ही हाँ कर रहा हूँ, चुपचाप जाके बैठ जा। हाँ खेल भी भाई, কিছু না। हाँ की है। हाँ उसको बोल, वो और मैं फ्रेंडली मैच खेलते हैं। हाँ खेलो, आपस में चैट शेयर कर लो ना। उसको चैट शेयर कर लो अपने में भाई, कोई ये करके भेज दो किसी को, चैट में भेज दो ना। चैट में भेज दो। हाँ बस चैट में भेज दो, और क्या भाई, रिक्वेस्ट भेज दो या ये दे दो। फ्रेंडली रिक्वेस्ट भेजो। ये क्या है? आईडी भेज दो भाई, रूम आईडी दो। हाँ रूम आईडी। चलो भाई रूम आईडी मिल गया तुम लोगों को। चलो चलता हूँ मैं, ठीक है? खेल लो, देख लो, तेरे को बता देना रिजल्ट क्या होगा।